Are you good to go? Huh. Okay. Super cool.
He's gone.
Neurological changes.
Which they can't be with you.
Let's do more.
Because you are the best. And everyone needs to know that you gotta
Get the...
How to build ego. Ego is just like strength. You need to train it with consistency. It's gonna take you weeks, months, years to become the douchebag you always want to be. Actually, that was what inspired this guy to name their brand Lego. Very appropriate. You put pieces together to create something stronger and beautiful. And that's what this video gonna be all about. I'm gonna give you pieces to build ego. The good thing about ego is that anyone at any age can build it. There's no ideal situation to develop it. Everyone has different genetics, different childhoods, different gym equipment, but at the end of the day, these are all just excuses. Because ego is more important. And you can't use ego as an excuse. We're all in the same boat. And we're gonna sink in gains together, baby. My first tip for you is find a quote that makes you feel better than everyone else. Something you find catchy and cool. Damn, I'm good. Damn, I'm good. Could also be, I'm freaking powerful, or I'm the fucking best. Something like that. Then you repeat it in your talks every time you finish a good set or achieve a goal. Or even when you come. Anytime you find appropriate, basically. Once you find yourself comfortable with it, you start saying it loud. And eventually, one day, when your egosterone, aka ego hormone, reaches really high levels, you will scream it in a gym full of people that you see every week. And that's how you know you're getting somewhere. Grunt is not about the weight you lift, it's about how loud you grunt. Working out is about pushing yourself to the limit. So when you grunt, you are telling other people you are better than them. Because you are pushing harder. Maybe someone else is lifting more than you. But if you are grunting louder, you are the real winner. That's what ego is, at least. Believing that you are the best. Record yourself training. There's a lot of advantages of record your training. I'm going to focus on the ego-friendly ones. First, you can watch your successful moments as much times as you want. And trust me, you're gonna be a lot of times. Second, you have the proof, kept on tape, that you are the best. Third, beside watch you also have the pleasure of listening to yourself grunting and screaming. Now that I think about it, why just training? You should record everything you do, because everything you do is amazing and it deserves to be recorded. Even wanks, or the real thing if your partner allows. Or even if he doesn't, who cares? It's not about looking at him anyways, it's about looking at yourself. Let me tell you, man, once you can get a boner with that, you're really achieving a high freaking level. We're halfway through it. Before we move on, I want to clarify something. Some people ask me if I recommend coffee on the last video. What if I told you that condoms also make casual sex much safer? Would you use them as well? I tell you facts, you take the decisions. I don't recommend things here, I speak. This channel is not for fucking sheeps, it's for lions, or bears, or whatever the fuck you wanna be. If you are a real bear, you don't take advice from no one. You come here and you listen to me talking bullshit that makes you feel better about yourself. And eventually, you take some ideas to implement in your lifestyle. If you want. Cause you do whatever you want. That's what being an alpha is all about. That's what this channel is all about. The century is no longer a teenager anymore. This is 2020. Grow up. Instagram stories, which is what I'm doing now. Eventually, you will start running out of storage for the videos, so you immortalize them on Instagram. Now, not only you can watch your success, other people also can, which doesn't matter for nothing. What does matter is that you know that a lot of people are watching them. Apparently, you know exactly how much people watch them. And it's super easy to get high numbers here. A lot of people just spend the whole day scrolling this shit. Now we gotta put the pieces together, okay? Like a Lego. Don't cut the grunting and the screaming from your stories. Otherwise, how will people know how hard it was? When you are walking in the street, make sure you are constantly looking at yourself in the car's windows. This one is a little tricky. I can't tell you why that improves your ego, because if I did it, it will no longer improve your ego. At least as much. Enjoy while you're virgin. You already know the secret. Should you keep doing it? Of course. My last tip for you is about outfit. As you already noticed, my outfit just screams douchebag right to your face. But the most important thing here is definitely the ab shirt. Ab shirts are ego building for lazy people. Literally, the only thing you have to do is wear them. Ab shirts are the holy grail, the American dream. You can show your abs with clothes on, and you don't even need real abs. You don't have an ab shirt. Order one from China. Not a good idea. Wear a cutoff. If you are thinking, but I don't have a cutoff neither, well, that's because you don't know what a cutoff is, and you don't know English neither, because cutoff is self-explanatory. I don't know English, but I know how to do a cutoff. Basically, you pick a shirt and you cut off the sleeves. That's pretty much it. A mistake I see very often is people picking old nasty shirts because they don't want to ruin a good one. Well, we are not ruining anything, we are making the shirt better. Beautiful. Just like that, you have a cutoff. Disadvantage of these, facing the ab shirt, is that with these, you actually need something to show.
Like I do.
Make sure you get good and subscribe to my channel, and as always, make sure you get good and subscribe to my channel.